Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cruise Vibe. I remain your host, Agbi Osaigbovu. We will be addressing the issues that is challenging us all at the moment. And it's quite alarming that nothing or very little attention is drawn towards it when it comes to solving that problem. Insecurity. Insecurity has left many farmers afraid to go to their farmlands, has led people to untimely death, widows, widowers, fatherless, motherless children, because they are helpless. They cannot defend themselves. Insecurity is affecting us all, and we must address it, and we must look into it, and we must forge ahead and find solution. And I have with me an investment specialist. He is no other person than our own very son, a son of the soil, Mr. Obazua Edeko. Sir, you are welcome to the program. It's nice to have you.
Thank you for having me. Our land is rich, not just in heritage, but in human potential. But today, we are challenged. Local government receive allocations we do not see reflected in our roads, our schools, our water supply. No, our lawmakers must come home not just during elections. We want to talk to them. We call on them to propose laws that protect our rural communities and demand transparency in budget.
Sir, concerning the recent incident that happened in Uromi, Edo State, where 16 presumed hunters were lynched by mobs, that has raised the level of insecurity in Edo State. Sir, I know prior to that incident, certain issues must have paved the way for that action. What do you think must have led to such action by those mobs?
Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak on this subject. I am grateful and I applaud the job that you're doing. Esan land is full of potential but faces major issues. Now we see the case of what happened in Urumi. Without arguing about the rights or wrong, there were justified reasons for which the initial approach happened in that scenario. Without going deep into whether they went too far or whether they didn't, or whatever the issues may be surrounding that, in my personal opinion, I like to look at the reasons why it got to this stage where it got to. Okay, the reasons or the objective of these individuals in the first place. Okay, which I believe was honorable, to try and protect lives and property and the security of their own community.
Sir, you are the son of the soil. How do you think governance is failing in this regard?
We have to talk about things like that, and we have to then relate it to how governance has helped in any way to alleviate suffering of this nature. Okay, now we know the local government has and faces a lot of challenges, especially when it comes to budgeting and allocation for even local policing, and when it comes to security for its own community.
Insecurity has its own negative effect to every nation, state, or local government. Esan land has been facing insecurity. Sir, what do you think has been the major consequences facing Esan land by the reason of the insecurity presently ravaging Esan land?
Now, it is no news that we have a lot of challenge when it comes to security in Esan land. And that has a ripple effect on the effect it has on our economy. Predominantly farmers, people in communities, they are quite scared going to the farms today. From the farms of Igwebe, Uromi, Ekboma, Irua, fear has replaced freedom.
It's no longer news. It's no longer hearsay that Esan land is facing insecurity. Our forest has been invaded. Our farmers are afraid to go to their farmland. Travelers are afraid because of what is happening on the highways, what is happening in the forest and in their farmlands. Sir, considering all these happenings, what do you think is the way forward?
Security is now a survival issue. We must demand better policing and form grassroots watch groups with legal support. We do have some grassroots watch groups like the vigilante, but without the necessary legal support. We must push for security reforms, empower our vigilante networks with the laws and regulations behind them. But we too must act. Let us speak, let us meet, let us write, let us report, let us vote and build. Let us hold each other and our leaders accountable. For the future of Esan land is not just in our hands, but it is ours.